Recording in progress.
Full moon in Sagittarius. Oh, baby. And this month it is a blue moon because it's our second in the same month. So once in a blue moon. So you might even just take that as, what opportunities are presenting right now that are once in a blue moon? Now, it doesn't actually, that I can tell, show up as blue, right? But we still have that essence. So when the full moon in Sagittarius, it's associated with turning points, with moments where something that was hidden comes into focus. And life asks us to see things differently, sometimes even to see ourselves differently. So the moon arrives when we can have that sense already that something is shifting, and then the light of the moon illuminates our path, right? Now we know that the brighter the light shines, the darker the shadows, the bigger the shadows get. So those are happening simultaneously, right? The darkness and the light. So it might be that a belief, a direction, a dream, or a chapter of our lives no longer fit the person that we are becoming. Sagittarius reminds us that growth begins when we're willing to follow the truth, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it shifts from what we've been doing, right? Even when it leads us somewhere unexpected. Sometimes it's a single realization that arises and everything changes. This one's a little kinder, softer, gentler than the Scorpio full moon of last month. So with this one, really allowing it to be that as things are revealed, that we, have that compassion, but we also might be willing to say, I'm ready to show up in my life in a different way. So astrologically, Sagittarius rules wisdom, travel, beliefs, and higher learning. So this is a powerful time to take leaps of faith and to realign with your future vision. Spiritually, the blue moon encourages you to release limitations and trust divine timing. Also to embrace growth beyond your comfort zone. So with these energies in mind, we'll do a clearing meditation before we do our journaling exercise. So just allowing for a moment to find your seat. I'll do our guided meditation. It's nice to do upright because this one has a visualization of cleansing and clearing. So clearing out. If you'd like to join in, we'll do 3 rounds of Om. We can begin with a full inhale. And we will let that go with an exhale. And then when you're ready, a nice deep breath in. This is a guided relaxation on clearing. Having found a comfortable position for your body, make sure that you are supported in the ways that you need today. Take a couple of moments to settle in. Find your seat and find your breath. And as you find your breath, just follow it for a few rounds. You might deepen it 2 or 3 times just to help yourself arrive here. Or just pay attention to how it naturally enters and exits your body. Notice your thoughts. They will come like tides, like waves, like flashes, like thunder rolling in. And then they'll pass. Notice each time a kind of storm of them arrives. Sometimes it's so consuming that we don't even know what we're thinking. And part of the practice of meditation is just to become aware of what the mind is doing, how the body feels, and then again, where the breath is. See if you can gently refocus your awareness on your breath. Then imagining at the crown of the head a stream of energy pouring down through the crown of the head, almost like being under a waterfall, moving down the back of the skull and the ears and the neck and the face and the eyes and the nose and the cheeks and the mouth and the jaw. Flowing down the neck, the throat. Feel the stream moving down the shoulders and the chest and the back. All the way down the body, through and out the limbs. You might notice this stream is forceful, but still gentle. Like it's come to do a job. Like it's come to cleanse you. Feel the movement through the body. Feel the mind being cleared. Refreshing, clear water. Energy. Cleansing the mind. Feel it cleansing, rushing down, moving through the throat, down the center of your chest. Imagine this cleansing water, this cleansing energy, clearing the center of the chest, the heart. Nothing to do, just allowing it. Feel the water, the energy, cleansing, moving, washing the mind, the throat, the heart, and down into the solar plexus. The energy moves down below the belly button into the low belly. Feel it cleansing this area, the pelvis. Imagining the bowl of the pelvis being flooded with this liquid water energy, cleansing out this whole region right down to the base of the spine. Again, feeling right up to the crown of the head, imagining all of the internal systems being cleared and cleansed. The brain, the glands, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys, the intestines, the stomach, the spleen. All the systems in the body, all the organs. The spine, the spinal column, the spinal cord, receiving the benefits of this cleansing. And feeling it on the surface of the body, the skin, the hair, the nails, receiving the benefits of this soothing downpour. And then beyond the body to your energetic field. Feeling the cleansing working through your entire energetic field that extends way past you, your room, your home, beyond your family, beyond your work life. Imagining your connection to your life also being a recipient of this cleansing. Feeling, sensing the cleansing like rain, washing your entire life. Cleansing the air of all of your interactions. Feeling the abundance of this downpour. As you bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the room you are sitting in, just take note of how you feel now. And if it's any different than how you felt at the beginning of the meditation, remembering that you can always use this visualization in any part of your day or life if you feel the need for a little cleanse. When you're ready, open your eyes, stretch a little, maybe have a drink of water. Mhm. Before we go into the ritual, where we'll have two pieces of paper, we want them to be separate. One will be that we're receiving, attracting. One will be that we're releasing and transcending. So take a moment to grab a couple pieces of paper. And a pen. All right. Lovely. So prior to doing our ritual, we'll just do a little reflection, having gotten the initial cleanse of the meditation. Our reflection will be on at the end of your life, what would it be that has it feel like a fulfilled life? What is the essence of what do you want to say that your life fulfilled? So it might be an essence such as vitality, connection, being of service, joy. And this will allow us to step into some of the realizations that this Sagittarius full blue moon are inviting us into. There might be just one of them, is one moon. Just a long name for our one moon. And with this, it allows us then to explore how we would align ourselves with that. So if we have this at the end of our life, what did our life fulfill? Right? So it might be something that in your journal you just sort of jot that down. It can assist with having that vision of what our yes is as we move towards writing down some of the things that we're going to transcend. Mm-hmm. At the end of your life, what do you want to say your life fulfilled? through our yoga practices, we have developed that ability to learn to listen to our bodies so that that guidance can come from within. Sometimes it's said that some of the main regrets are at the end of life are not that I wish I worked more, right? But sometimes it's said that that number one regret is not living true to our purpose, true to our calling, true to our highest desires, right? The life that we truly find fulfilling, that honors those deepest calls. Now we know that there are many reasons for this, right? We have fear that shows up, we have a resistance that arises, we have doubt that we can do it. We also have, for most of our life, that idea that the answers will come from outside of us, right? So, as we remember from the Bhagavad Gita, it's better to do your own Dharma imperfectly than to do someone else's perfectly. So, it's better to live your own destiny imperfectly than to live an imitation of somebody else's life with perfection. So, those moments of at the end of life, wishing that those dreams and visions, wishing that we had lived a life more true to ourselves, not the lives that others expected from us. Number two regret, according to some studies, is that I wish I hadn't worked so much. I mean, not saying, you know. So with this, it does give us that opportunity to let the light of this full moon reveal to us our path that is our true yes, and honor that some things might be being revealed to us that, okay, yeah, right? If I want to live a life that I feel that it fulfilled what I desire my life to have fulfilled, and that is also fulfilling, right? That you followed your own heart, you lived the life of your dreams and your desires, then some things may need to shift, right? So that Sagittarius moon is saying, okay, well, if that's true, then that's got to go. Right? Or if that's true, then how about, right? Sometimes we know that when we're trying to quit something, it's better to insert a bunch of other things, and then it just kind of bumps it out of the system, right? So we insert the things that are living more true to our purpose, more true to the callings of our own heart. So we start filling those into our lives. Maybe it's an action that you decide that you're going to do weekly. Like, okay, I mean, like in order to have a fulfilling life, if I did this, then it would be a good week. I'd be like, yeah, right on. Okay. Mm-hmm. So again, a way of shifting can be adding in some of these things that help to get us in those places. Of course, through our yoga practice, we are guided again and again to our inner compass, right? So it takes that shift from all of the ideas and stimulation and that, like we were saying at the beginning of like spinning off the carousel, right? Life is going really fast and spring is in bloom. Everything's expanding, everything's growing. coming out of hibernation, we're like, I want to do that, that, and that, but I only have time for like half of one of them. Right? So really getting clear on those things. I mean, like, okay, well, which one would feel that like that it fulfills this and is in alignment with my values and is true to that inner compass. I had the opportunity yesterday to be like, oh, I really want to go. It would be great. I just, it's like kind of a long drive and, I've got all these other things and I don't really have the bandwidth. And it came down to having to decide of like, oh, it does kind of feel like I should go. And I recognized that maybe if I'd known sooner, I could have budgeted my time and energy so that I was like, okay, yep, like I'm the type that I have to be mentally prepared for it. I don't know when it shifted. Sometimes it feels like spontaneity is like, okay. And right now I'm in a chapter of like, no, no, no. I need about like 3 days to think on it. Mentally prepare, make sure everything's ready, ducks in a row, all that. So, sitting with a choice of disappointment and instead, just being like, oh, okay, practicing boundaries, practicing, oh, thanks for the invite. Maybe next time. I hope you have a great time. Not today. So listening to the inner compass, because that conflict of like, oh, I should go. Oh, it's an opportunity. I should, right? And then it's like, oh, if there's a should in there, then it's not really, right? That true to your heart feeling. We know that phrase as well, which we all might aspire to live by. If it's not a fuck yeah, it's a hell no. Right? Like let it be like uh-huh or uh-uh. And to get there, right, we get our gut, right, lets us know like that gut instinct. And if we're not listening to that inner calling, then we can kind of, wander away. I love that sunbeam, Michelle. It's just like, it's just epic. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, and then it's like, oh, just kidding. Okay. I digress. So, honoring that perhaps there are things that are coming that are blooming in this season, right? And under this full moon light, those things that we are going to transcend, right? The part that feels like, oh God, I lived in their house for 6 years. I should go to their daughter's graduation party and I'd see my friends who are from out of town. Wah, 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 wah. Transcending that. I'm going to call in, I'm going to honor my body, I'm going to honor what I need, I'm going to honor this, I'm going to live a life that feels fulfilled, right? Ooh, yeah, fun. So this brings us to our ritual. So with this, we have two pieces of paper because you might want to shred, flush, burn the one that you're going to transcend. The one that you're going to keep, you might decide to even put it under your moon water tonight. So we'll go through it, but just to make sure that I get this thought out in case it passes by. When we write the one that we're calling in, we fold it toward ourselves after we're done with it. And then you might put it under a jar of water out to do your moon water. So then your moon water is getting infused with this energy. And then also it's getting infused with what you're calling in because the vibration of what you've written is on that paper. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course, with your moon water, you can do what you like. Sometimes spritzing, cleaning with it. Sometimes drinking it, maybe adding it to, a little dropper to your tea each day for until the next new moon or the next full moon. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just letting that hold the vibration. Okay, so at the top of each paper on one sheet, we're going to write transcend and write the numbers 1 to 9. So Now, this is a powerful blue full moon, so we want to really be ready, really be sure what we're putting on our transcend. Yep, we are indeed letting it go. On your second piece of paper, you'll write calling in or let's see, what's the other word for this? Attracting, this is this, right? Calling in and what you're ready to receive. Yeah, calling in. I thought there was a one word for it, but also receive, right? And then 1 to 9 on that paper. All right. Now, I'll put on a little bit of music. We'll take some time right now to write our list and really letting it be. All right, I'm really ready to transcend this so I can make space in order to have that room to welcome in. And then what you're welcoming in, what you're calling in. Oh, yeah. All right, beautiful. What a journey. I don't know about you, but woo. All right, let's see. Um, so the other word I was thinking for calling in was magnetizing, right? Yeah. So, and magnetizing. Calling in and magnetizing it to us, right? We know from being in the yin field that we become a vibrational match for it. We're like, yes. Magnetizing it in. Ooh, baby. All right. So you might take a moment, just if you haven't already, just that little, all right. What am I transcending? What's out of alignment? What am I letting go of? It's looking through. Maybe as you're looking at it, also remember how it felt to do the cleansing meditation, right? How that meditation of, oh, yes, I can absolutely feel things washing away. So as you're reading this list, like let that muscle memory, right? That energy memory of, yep, it's washing away, it's clearing away. Mm, good. Now, you don't have to do it now. There might be a little bit more reviewing. You might take it out in the backyard and burn it, whatever feels right for you at whatever point you're ready. So when we're transcending things, we fold it away from ourselves. So when you're ready, you can take it and fold it away. If you turn it and fold it again, you're again going to fold it away. Bye. Right? And then it might be that you shred it, you burn it, you flush it, whatever it is, you're transcending it, you're letting it go. Right. Goodbye. Inhale, exhale. Good. That little memory again, that quick waterfall from the crown of the head, cleansing, 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 cleansing. Let it be done. Beautiful. And looking at your second piece of paper, calling it in or magnetizing. And just take a moment to review this list. You're calling in what you're magnetizing in now that you have space. And claim it. Feel it, know it to be true. Know that it would not have flown through you, out that pen, onto that paper if it wasn't meant to be yours. Good. Out. With the one that we're calling in, that we're magnetizing, we fold it towards ourselves. We're calling it in. We're magnetizing it. We're bringing it in with gratitude, with faith, with excitement. So if you turn it and fold it again, you're folding it toward yourself, magnetizing it in, calling it in. With this one, again, you might put it, if you're creating moon water with this full moon, you might put it in under a jar of water or a vase, however you like to do your water. And you can set it in a windowsill or set it outside. You might let this be for a full moon cycle before we take a peek and remind ourselves what we're calling in. It's a little bit like planting a garden, right? We got any roots yet, right? We're not digging up our seeds just yet. So some ideas for with that one, right? The ways that and I let it simmer. I'm going to the universe received the order, and the kitchen's getting it ready. Uh-huh. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. All right. This is the one that we're receiving and calling it in. Oh, okay. Perfect. Put it right under my money tree plant. The abundance, calling in the abundance, right? Abundance comes in all the ways. Abundance of community, abundance of joy, abundance of vitality, abundance of sunshine and time at the beach, all the things, right? Beautiful. So that did take a little longer than I had imagined. So we are at the end of our actual official full moon time together. I would still love to do, I know, we have the 61 points of light meditation, which you've done before. I'll send it to you so you can do it right before you go to sleep. Right? So you're in bed, you hit play, it guides you, and woof, off you go into dreamland. Right? Does that sound all right? Yeah, okay. And let's see if I can call you back in. If you wanted to come off of mute and all right. So how you don't have to share anything personal if you don't want, but just how was that journey for you?
It was good for me, but there's a lot of things I need to let go of. I kept going, oh yeah, and this, oh, and this.
Right?
So that was kind of funny.
Right? You're like, only 9. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna put like da 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 and da 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 and da 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 and da 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 and, right?
Yep, that's exactly what I did.
Hey, yep, absolutely. Spring cleaning, take it all.
Yep.
Yeah. Good, good, good. And Michelle?
Yeah. Well, I love the meditation. That was just so um, cleansing and calming and exactly what I needed. It's been a crazy couple weeks here, so that was just a good place to be able to think about my list and what I need to let go of, and then the things I want to kind of get my head, back on and remember what the things that I do want to call in, and yeah, so that was good. Remind me what I need to do for that and what it is that I'm ready for.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh. That's a uh-huh.
Yep.
We're gonna let go of the uh-uh. We're gonna call in the uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yes. Goodbye to the ick. Hello to the yum.
Yep. Yeah. And it goes with the season.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And even with that letting go list, to be able to tap back into that feeling sense of the meditation,
Hmm.
right? So you might invite that in at various points, you know, over the next week or so, clearing, cleansing. I'm
Hmm.
under the waterfall. It's washing away, it's clearing away.
Hmm.
So if we do start to get caught up in some of those things, we're like, wait, no, I let that go. That was just a habit that it's felt like it was happening again. That was actually not a present moment impression.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Needed to make room.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Indeed.
Hmm.
Actually, that is the card I pulled from the spirit deck was let go of clutter.
Oh,
It was the frog, which I'm not sure how or why it's associated in that deck, but it was let go of clutter. And lo and behold, the clutter was some of those ideas or beliefs and patterns or habits that need to be transcended. Hmm.
It's
yeah.
interesting too how some of them like connected to each other. Like let go of doing the shoulds, and then that connected to always wanting people to like me, you know? And it, yeah, just like a lot of them connected.
Oh, 100%. I feel that so completely in my body. I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna let that go, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yes.
they can like me if I, don't do it.
Right.
Right?
And if
Shouldn't
they don't,
be, right? And if
yeah.
they don't, and then it was transactional anyway, and I don't need that.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Amen. Ashe. Yahoo.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Well, my moon sisters. So good. So good. We need this. We need this joining in community and finding the
Absolutely.
cause, right? The accountability of coming together and being like, actually, these rituals are so important.
Hmm.
Really need to do all the things, the seasons, the moon, whatever is happening in the universe is happening in us.
Mhm.
And so, thank you for stepping in, hopping onto the merry-go-round with me, right? And hugging to the center so we don't get spun off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'll send out the 61 points of light meditation. You can do that at home or before bed.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
Nice.
Yay. All right. Well, always a joy, always a pleasure. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace in your mind, peace in your heart, peace in your body world. Thank you,
Mm,
sisters.
thank you.
Namaste. Mwah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Tell your mom we missed her.
Yes.
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
next
And
time.
we'll see
I
her
will.
soon.
Yep, you'll see her at Wild Grace.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yay. All right. Mwah.
All right.
Bye.
Love
Love
you.
you. Love you to
Love
the moon
you.
and back.
You too.